Hello friends, in this video we are going to describe a string function which is called the strcpy function, in which one string is copied into the other string. So we have discussed in our previous video that how can a string be concatenated or joined to another string by means of strcat function. So another library function is there to be used or implemented in case of where one wants to copy one string into another string. So that is quite similar to the strcat function, but with a little difference. So I will just go on to write an illustrative program in order to show you how that works. So we are going to now describe this strcpy function. So strcpy function takes two arguments, just as we have taken in the case of strcat function, that is a target string and a source string. The source string will be copied into the target string in this case and not concatenated. So that is the difference between the strcpy and strcat function. So this is also included in the library function string.h. So let's get started with writing a sample program, which is also a quite simple program to deal with and to let you understand the concept of strcpy function and how it works. So let's get started with writing the program. Hash include stdio.h. Hash include, as you remember, in order to use these library functions, we have to include the header file string.h, and then comes the int main section. Then we can take two strings, two character arrays like this, char s 25 and t, suppose 30. In this way we can take these two strings. Now again we will give a prompt to the user in the form of this expression statement printf, new line. So expression statement to give a prompt to the user is printf, new line, enter the source string or enter the first string or anything else you can write of your own. Now get s because source string is s, printf, new line, enter the target string, get s, t, and after that what we will do, I will write this strcpy function with two arguments or two parameters, strcpy in bracket, in parenthesis. The first argument will be always the target and the second argument will be the source. So t will be written first and separated by a comma, then comes s. So this source string will be copied into the target string. This will be copied into the target string. After that we will go on to print the target string in order to get the final result. Return 0 and then comes the end of the main section. So suppose we write here, suppose the target string is taken to be like this, A, B, C, D, like this, and there is a null character. Then the source string is taken to be, suppose, like this, F, G, H, null character. So this is the target string, this is the source string, and by the application or by the implementation or execution of this strcpy function, we are going to get an output in this manner. Suppose see, we will get in this manner. So this A, B, C, D. So what will be this source string when copied into this target string? it will, this F will always override this A, this G will override B, H will override C, and there is a null character after that. So nothing is left here in order to override D. So D will remain as it is with the null character after that. So the output will be like this: F, G, H, D, null character. So this is the target string after the application of this function. So when the function is executed, before execution of the function, if you just print T, you will get ABCD, and after the execution of this function strcpy, if you print T, if we just give the output to be the T, the output will come like this. So what we have seen in this case, that this source string's first character will go to override the first character of T, the second character will be going to erase the second character of T, and so on and so forth, and till the entire source string is exhausted, it will go on to overwrite whatever there is in the target string. So this is quite this is a bit different from the implementation of strcat function, which we described in our one of our previous videos, in which we saw that the target string will be joined to the source string in a way that, leaving the target string, after that from this position null character, we are copying the source string into the target string to give, in that case, if it were a case of strcat, it would have been like this: A, B, C, D, F, G, H. But our case in this program shows that A, B, C, D will be erased or overwritten by F, G, H, because there are three characters here. Three characters will erase off or override the first three characters of this target string, leaving behind D, because D is not finished yet. So this string has not finished yet, and this string has been done with, and the copying of this source string into the target string has been done with after copying the H. So there is nothing left after this H, so this D will remain in its position. It will not get erased or overwritten by any character from this source string. So the output will be like this. So the output, when we print, when we get the output, we will have this to be the output: F, G, H, D as the output. So this is the output of this string function strcpy. So entire explanation of this strcpy is done with now, and if you have any doubts or queries pertaining to this strcpy function and the implementation of that function by this program, you can well post your doubts into the comment section below so that I can address them. Thanks for watching my video.